Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, my voice just like cracked then or something. It broke. Finally hitting puberty. Woo! I'm joking, I have a beard. Hey guys, I'm here today on SethBling's newest map, Supercraft Brothers Brawl, based on the late 90s, mid 90s game on the N64, something like that. I'm going to be doing sort of, it's not a tutorial, it's just like an informative video of, I'm going to go through all the maps you can play, go through all the classes, just basically teach you a little bit on how to play and stuff like that. I've been playing it quite a bit now with my brother, a little bit, and we actually did a red cubed. We did a red cubed super brawl thing, which went well. I'll upload that after this one, I think, probably. But there's not many rules, to be honest. Where would the rules be here? No killing until the game begins. No breaking or placing blocks ever. Do not leave the map area. If you want to get back to the main map area, kill yourself. Just basically the normal stuff you get. So when you spawn in, you're gonna end up in this room here with 4 players, different colours, and you then have to choose which colour you want to be. I'm gonna choose red for now because it's red. Red's awesome, and it's player 1. Now, when you step on the pressure plate, a piston will pop out. So there's more than one of you, which there normally is. It's 2 to 4 players. You won't be able to go back in. So we go through here now. We get teleported all over the place. And we end up in the class selection room, and don't worry, I'll be going through all these. I'm going to do the maps first though, because they're easier to go through. Now when you get into this room, you can either choose a random map, or you can select one of the maps from here. Now I'll be going through every map, but to start off we'll hit random for starters. So this is the first map, I think, the Nether Fortress one. I like this map, it's pretty cool. It's a bit big, I think, too many open spaces, but basically they're all a similar size, to be honest. I don't know why I said it was a bit big. Maybe it's too many open areas like this. But when you spawn in, the first thing you're going to want to look out for is obviously other players. And you're going to want to try and see if I can spot a few of them. Okay, found one. Okay, these are the what you want to look for next after locating other players. Now, these are Pokeballs. There's a lot of other things that will spawn randomly. It's this spawner here that does it. They'll spawn all around the map. They won't spawn inside anywhere. They'll fall from the sky or something. You can get all kind of things, like you can get a special diamond sword that I think has, oh, here it is. It only has 1 or 2 hits left on it. I'll go through these later as well. I'll find each drop and I'll go through them, see what happens. But they're what you want to look out for. These can be a big advantage when you're in the game, especially this sword. If I hover over it now, you can see it's knockback 8. So, you know, you hit someone with this, they're gone. There's another thing there. But yeah, like I said, I'll go through all these afterwards. So obviously this one you can fall off. Oh, just like that. You can fall off most of them, to be honest. Some are more deadly than others, like Village. That's pretty deadly. That's got holes everywhere. But yeah, let's move on to the next map, which I think is actually Village. Okay, so I was right. The next map is in fact Village, and as you can see, this is a little bit smaller, I'd say, and there's a lot more cliffs if you that people will fall off. And this one's got villagers that you can interact with. That chest there isn't normally there. That's just gonna be my weapon demonstration. Oh, look here, holes everywhere, like I said. So you really do have to be careful when you're running around this map. It gets pretty hectic. Look at that. That would be deadly. So yeah, this is the village. There's not much to talk about this one. There's no like secret passageways that I've found yet. So a lot of it is fighting on the roofs of the buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, the next map is, I haven't a clue, to be honest. So we'll both find out together. A surprise. Okay, so the next map is the Mushroom Island map. Now this is a very small map, and there is literally, well, I wouldn't say literally, there's pretty much no place to hide at all. If you look, the only places you can really hide are in these mushrooms, which, I mean, isn't, oh, you can't even hide in these, okay. There's no places to hide, so you're going to have to be, like, you're going to have to hit and run, basically, to avoid getting hit or knocked off. The fourth map, I don't know what that is either. I should have probably planned this, but we'll find that out together as well. So the fourth map we're on now is Stronghold, and this is a small map as well. Very, I'd say almost linear in the way that it's built. This has got some interesting features, like for example, if I come over to this little end pool here, many people don't know that this is actually a teleporter. Watch this. Look at that, and now I'm up here on the library, and I can, if I had the skeleton class, I could snipe people from up here, or the creeper class, I could drop bombs on them. But it's built to look exactly like a stronghold, and it does. It don't get caught in the webs. It looks like a stronghold, so this is pretty cool. Again, like I said, small, but it's got loads of layers. This one, like loads of like height differences. That's what I meant by layers. So now we're gonna look at the 5th map, which is the end. Okay, so now we're over here in the end. This is, I quite like this map. It's like small and close quarters, but there's also stuff to hide behind. These towers, you can run around them. Makes it pretty cool to. Makes a pretty cool dynamic to the thing. Okay, so this map also features a teleporter. If you look here, you could have probably guessed. But if we hop into here, we end up on this little pad here, which can be dangerous because if there is someone on here, they could knock you off easily, or they could see you on here, teleport over and whack you off. So I wouldn't advise jumping onto that too much. Now the final map is another one of SethBling's maps. It's I don't know if you've seen it. It's Tower Control, one of the maps he made. So we're gonna go check that out now. Okay, so like I said earlier, if you have seen SethBling's Tower Control map, then you will recognise this. I've played this many times, done a couple of tournaments with some people. I'm not too good at this, to be honest. I've never really won it. But this is a huge map for 4 players, so I don't really like playing on this too much. It's a bit too open for me. But if we come down here, we've also got, oh, look, a drop. We've also got this area into here, which is incredibly risky to run on, especially if you're fighting someone with a skeleton class or the Enderman class, because they'll just teleport everywhere. But yeah, this is pretty much this. There's not really much I can say about any of the maps really. They're pretty straightforward. Okay guys, so I'm back here in the class selection room, and as you can see, there is quite a few classes to choose from. There is 8 classes in total. This one makes me laugh, the cactus class. Each one has different weapons. You can probably guess for most of them. Well, actually no, I guess you can get Enderman's pretty self-explaining. The blazes, the wither, and the skeleton, they're all pretty self-explanatory. You can probably guess what you're going to get. But the zombie, spider, creeper, cactus, you don't know what you're going to get really. So I'm going to go through each of them one by one, and we'll test them out on some villagers, see how good they are. I'll tell you which one my personal favourite is, and that is the Enderman. That's my favourite one. But yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to go one at a time through the list. So we'll start with the skeleton. As you can see now, we have the armour again. Same kind of armour, except for the head. The head's a bit different. Except the head doesn't fit me because my nose sticks out. But on the boots, I can't remember if this is the same on all boots. All the boots are enchanted. This one's got protection 4 and feather falling 10. I'm not too sure if that's for every single boot. I seem to remember that some of the feather falling isn't on most other things, isn't on some of the other ones, but I'm not too sure. I'll check that for you. For your weapon though, you have a bow with punch 1 and infinity 1. Now this is pretty handy because you can obviously strike from a distance, and you can, if people are close to the edge, just, oh, not too sure what's happened there. I will fix that quickly. Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened there with that bow then. It's probably just because I'm in creative mode, but basically, then running around the edge of it, one punch with this and they're flying into the void. So we're going to head over to village and test this out a couple of times. So see you there. So to start off, you'll notice that every class has jump boost 2. So that means you can, where can I show this off? Yeah, you can jump up 2.5 blocks. So you can jump from here onto the roofs of these buildings. And that makes combat a lot more fun because you can be chasing someone and all of a sudden, where'd they go? And they're like 2 blocks high on the roof of something. So that's pretty fun. Now, because there is no like power enchantment or anything like that on this bow, it's pretty much the same as a normal bow is to kill someone. So that's 3 hits, like consecutive hits to kill them, which isn't too bad. I mean, you can get that pretty easily. Oh, don't want to trade. I'm trying to kill you. So that's 1, 2. Oh, okay, I don't know. I lost count then. I for some reason it kept clicking. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Ooh, look, random drop. But because of the infinity, you have unlimited ammo, which some of the other classes don't really have. Like the creeper class will run out eventually. Okay, so the zombie class is very similar to the skeleton class in the way that you have the armor. Well, I guess every class has the armor like that. and it's just mainly the weapon that's a bit different. This one you get an iron shovel. Not too sure why you get the iron shovel, to be honest. I've never seen a zombie with, I guess, oh yeah, because you see zombies with spades. But anyway, this is why, you get the iron shovel here. Got knockback 2 and sharpness 2 on it, so it's pretty useful. And villagers just go a-flying. So imagine this is your enemy, just whack them away, you know. Boom, boom. It does take a couple of hits though, because it's only sharpness 2. And imagine they're wearing armor as well, so. But yeah, I haven't played with this class too much, to be honest with you. So I don't really know everything about it, how good it is in combat. But okay guys, so I'm here with the spider class. Get rid of that. And you can see it's the same thing as with the zombies and the skeleton and everything else. It's got the skull and the suitable coloured dye, we'll call it. Which button is it? F5 and F1. But I've never used this class before, but as soon as I put it on, I can see now what people like about it and why people don't want to use it as well. And basically, if I do this quickly, you will see that we can sprint really fast, and that's because we have speed boost 2. Now you'll also notice that when I jump, we can jump. Hang on, where is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can jump 4 blocks high. So that is crazy. But because of this, you can see I'm taking full damage every time I jump. Which is a downside to this class. However, if you're being chased by somebody, you can jump gaps that they can't. Look, watch this. So they would never be able to do that, they'd have to go all the way around. So it provides a means of quick escape, or you can attack quickly, like you can do drive-bys, like run out of the way, and come back around for another attack, boom. So it's good for those kind of reasons. And the weapon you get with it is a spider eye enchanted with knockback 1 and sharpness 2. So it's similar to the spade in the zombie class, however less knockbacky. Oh, there's a golden apple up there, let's try and grab that. Oh, just jump up there. So guys, this time I am running the creeper class. As you can see, I've managed to make myself invisible again somehow. But I'm wearing the creeper head and the green coloured armour, which means I'm a creeper. So the creeper class, it doesn't come with any extra jump boost or anything like that. Obviously that invisibility isn't part of the class, that's me making mistakes. Hang on, drink a tea. Okay, so the creeper class comes with 4 stacks of instant damage potions, splash potions of harming, which you can lob at the enemies, do plenty of damage to them. The only downside is, you do a bit of damage to yourself. That's unavoidable really though. I'm not sure if you do less damage to yourself. Nope, apparently if you do them in front of your face you will die, so keep that in mind guys. Don't fire these too close to yourself or you will end up paying the price. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Now the weapon that this comes with is a gunpowder with knockback 1, so this is just a weapon in case your thingies run out. Look at that. You can hit more than 1 people with this as well, which is why it's pretty good. Okay guys, so I am now running the Enderman class, which is definitely by far my favourite class of them all. As you can see, we've got the same thing we always have on, the mask, the armour, and the weapons. So this class comes with about, well, I'm not going to say about, a stack of ender pearls, a stack of 64, split into 16, because you can only stack ender pearls up to 16. So basically this class allows you to just move around, except I can't do it in creative. This class allows you to move around maps really fast, like quicker than any other class I've seen. Maybe not the spider. The spider's pretty good. But if you see a fight going on in the distance, or if someone's coming after you, you can just be like, no, get away from me. Or if you see a fight going on, like I said before, I want a piece of that, and you're in there and you go get them. Only downside is you do take damage from each ender pearl, so you can't spam them that much. The Enderman class comes with a Eye of Ender, which is also the most powerful, the sharpness 3, the most powerful sharpness I've seen so far. So got knockback on it as well, so you can always just hit them off if you don't feel like punching them to death. Bye. This time around, guys, we are the Blaze. Oh, what we're trying to do, you can't turn around like that. You see, we got the skull, the armor, and everything like that. This class has some pretty crazy jump boost. I don't know if it's bigger than the spider. Let's see if we can get 5 blocks. Yep, okay, this class can jump higher than the spider. So this is... Okay, so now you can see with the blaze class you are given 2 types of weapons. You're given the flame bow, flame infinity bow, and the knockback one, fire aspect one, what was it, blaze rod. So it's up to you how you want to burn your enemy, really. Either do it up close and personal so you can see their eyes as they burn to death, or you can do it from a distance and hope they don't see you. Hope they don't know who their killer was. Die. And the ability to jump flipping super high is always a bonus too. So this blaze class is definitely one worth using. So guys, the class I'm running now is to me one of the funniest classes that you can get out there. It's pretty obvious SethBling was just running out of ideas for an 8th one. So guys, I am a cactus. It's an alright class actually, but I wouldn't say it was anywhere near as effective as the other classes. But you get a wooden wooden sword called the Cactus Spine with knockback 1, sharpness 1, which is the 2 lowest enchantments I've seen on a weapon so far. Normally you just get knockback 1, sharpness 2, but this is knockback 1 and sharpness 1, which makes it pretty not very good. That's a word, isn't it? Pretty not very good. One thing it does come with though is your chest plate has thorns on it, which means if you... I don't think you can... No, the enemy has to attack you, doesn't it? When the enemy attacks you, you will do damage to them, which is what a cactus does. If you walk into a cactus, it'll do damage to you. So every time an enemy hits you, you'll deal some damage back to them, which I guess can be pretty handy. But for it to be effective, it means you need to take damage from other players. So that's something you really want to try and avoid in this game. That's why I'm not really too big a fan of this class. So guys, I've been running around for a couple of minutes now trying to pick up as many of these drops as I can, see if I can get all of them. I don't know if I have all of them, I don't know if I ever will get all of them, and I don't even know how many there are, so you know, what am I to do? Oh, there's just lions over there. Now, the drops consist of mainly potions and Pokeballs, as they're named. But occasionally you do get the good one like this hammer and the bomb, which are pretty useful. They can kill a player pretty quickly. Get golden apples too, because your food does go down in this, sadly. But you don't really stay alive long enough to die of starvation. Now, with these Pokeballs, the aim is to place them and get out of there. You don't want to feel the effect of the zombie hitting you. You don't want to place it down and get ambushed by your own mob egg. What's this one? Look at that, we got another one. There's, well, I don't know how many different types of mob eggs there are. I've got 4 of them now, so I'm guessing there's over 4. That spawns a slime in. The slime can be different sizes. This one is a witch. These are... If a witch enters the game, everyone is just dead, pretty much. These witches are so powerful. Basically. We've got a skeleton here as well. So those are the mob eggs. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more that I haven't been able to get my hands on yet, but again, I'm not sure. I don't know how many there are in the game. Now this is called the hammer. It drops... I've only ever seen it drop a couple of times. It's pretty rare. So, and I think it's only one use as well. But if you get your hands on this, then you've pretty much guaranteed yourself a kill, because they're just going to go. Right, I might as well show off the golden apple because I'm low on health. Now the golden apple just instantly heals you, okay? It doesn't do the 2 hearts that it normally does. It will heal you all the way. What is that? Did you see that? The flying sword. Oh no, it wasn't a flying sword. They dropped their hammer. Oh, that scared me. So a couple of the other potions you can get that I've seen are I've seen a health potion, which I don't have on me. Wait, yeah, I do have it on me. I've seen a health potion, swiftness potion, which you probably know what that does. Invisibility, which you know. Fire resistance, invisibility again. So the potions are all just normal potions. I'm not sure how they only last for. Let me just drink one and see. Nope, this one. How long does that last for? Okay, they last for around 3 minutes 40 seconds. So the last thing that is that can drop is the bomb. Now the bomb, if you drop it on someone, I think it's one hit kill. I'm not too sure. Yeah, okay, so it's one hit kill if you hit somebody with the bomb. I want to test on this witch over here. Probably gonna regret it because she's gonna go mad on me. Oh, look at that, one shot heal. So the bomb is pretty powerful. You want to get your hands on as many of them as possible. Yeah, so basically that's it, guys. Hopefully this helps you not become better. I didn't really share any tips and tricks, but hopefully it gives you a bit more knowledge over which class you want to choose, how you want to play, which map's the best. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, please leave it a like, and I'll see you next time.